Okay, everybody. I want to say hi to everybody on YouTube, Facebook. I appreciate everybody's support. And I'm gonna start talking about how I came from the California. I originally came from California. I was raised in California, and I started growing up. I grew up in the gangs. I was just surrounded a bunch of negativity, and anything could be possible. But you gotta put your mind to it, and you gotta surround yourself around the right people. You have to surround yourself around that positive energy. It does exist. It's not a game. It's for real. It's serious. If you hang around with people that are just generating and transmitting that negativity towards you, and it's real contagious. It's destructible. So you gotta really choose your friends. Try to hang around and be around people that have the same vision that you have. Because if you hang around with people that don't have the same vision that you have, you're just gonna be misguided. So you really have to be careful. And
how did you come from that experience to music?
Well, I was once told by a very old friend that negativity is like this. In other words, failure is a part of success. You have to learn. You have to fall. You have to learn how to walk before you run. You have to learn how to crawl before you walk. So it's like riding a bicycle. You're gonna fall a couple times before you can actually ride the bike. And the way I started going from the lifestyle that I was living to music, it was that rage I had inside of me. And music is a way for me to relieve and feel that peace inside of me, because it's a way of expressing myself. I use music. It's like a medicine to me, and music is a way for me to express myself, so I can relieve all the negativity that I have inside of me, and other people can understand it. So, like I was saying, this is very serious. Your life can change from 1 minute, from 1 second to the next. You have to surround yourself with people that got the same vision that you have. Because I have friends and I have relatives that are actually incarcerated for committing crimes, serious crimes. And and there's a lot of games that people play. And I'm talking about the people on top, the people that actually run and control everything, as far as from everything that we see. The people that control the image, which is, what appearance, the things that we see with our own eyes, that makes us believe something, makes us believe what they want us to believe. So, there's a lot of technology out there that is occupied in the mind, and it's not allowing you and giving you the time for you to develop and expand your thoughts, and actually have the capacity, and actually for you to find the capacity that you have within yourself. You could be a good artist. You can be a professional football player. You could be almost anything if you put your mind to it. But you have to put whatever you have in front of you to the side. Like technology and everything is occupied in our minds a lot. It's not giving us enough time to think and develop our own thinking and develop our own ideas and create our own products for us to benefit our own talent. Other people are benefiting out our own talent. So
does your music speak to that? How does your music speak? What does it say?
Well, this first album, if you guys can see, it's in Spanish, because I grew up in California, but I'm down here in Mexico. I found myself right now in Tijuana, in front of the beach right now, playas, and boss man, jefe de negocios, it's an expression, right? It's not like a crime boss or nothing like that. So you guys don't get it, don't think anything different of it. But and the label is Me Quieren Ver. They want to see me, right? And Jefe de Negocios means the man of business, and the man in charge, of life, of his own life. If I do good, good will come my way. If I do bad, bad things will come my way. If I speak evil, I will attract evil. If I speak positive, I will attract positiveness. And how I came from the last out to my music was the question, Andy.
Yeah. How does your music speak to that? What tracks? What are you?
Your favorite?
Yeah. What are your lyrics saying? What do you try to communicate with your music?
Okay. Well, the idea that I have with this first album and what it speaks about and the message that it gives out is that for those that got, that working, the hardworking people that got the 9 to 5 and supporting the family and doing everything they can, let's not forget, because you might have come home stressed out and everything, right? So let's not forget that there's other people that are doing 25 to life and they're actually incarcerated and for a good cause, not for a bad cause, but that's just the law. The law gets applied to them for a crime that they committed. So next they doing life, but they're not actually bad people. There are good people that are doing a lot of time and they're spending the rest of their life in there. Like for example, if I find a friend who's abusing a child, I'm gonna go ahead and do whatever I can to defend that child. If the child is being abused in some kind of way, in general. So if I put my life on the line to save and help that child, next I commit a crime and I get put behind bars for the rest of my life. I don't believe that's a crime, but the law says it's a crime. So next you end up. Basically, what I'm saying is, even though we're living a good life, let's not forget that there's people out there that are living tragedy and that are constantly going through pain in some kind of way. And I believe that that'll be the only way that we can actually appreciate what we have now by us thinking about that. By us thinking that there's other people that that are living actually a bad life. And the music talks about, like right here, 905, my second song, talks about my people that are doing the 9 to 5, the people that are doing 25 to life, and actually the people that are out on the grind, people that are constantly on the hustle, people that are actually on the movement, trying to fight for what they believe in. So there's no mystery to it, if you believe it, you have to die for it.
Do you work with other artists, or is it all you?
Well, I used to work with other artists, but I'm doing my work solo because we had
So you produced the album and all yourself?
Yes, I wrote the lyrics and the beats are all produced by me, by Oscar Campos. It's my own production. I have the registration to it. I haven't signed to no record label, nothing like that. That's what I'm looking forward to, and that's why I'm gonna be putting all this work.
Where can people get a hold of you?
Well, you guys can find me in Facebook, Campos Oscar 926 at gmail.com. That is Campos Oscar 926 at gmail.com. In YouTube, you guys can find me as El Jefe de Negocios. That's that's ELSPACENEGOCIOS, El Jefe de Negocios. And you guys will be finding some videos that I have uploaded. And hopefully you guys can go ahead and support the movement that I have going on. And it's for everybody,
Fantastic.
Yes.
Okay. I think we
Thank
got
you,
a good
everybody.
first start.
See you guys later.
See you.